Hello YouTube, Gentleman 2005 here with a review of the Power Rangers Dino Charge Megazord. Right, so the main Megazord this year is right here. It is these three Zords combined, right? Because well, there's the whole swapping arms thing later on with the other Rangers. So right here we got the T-Rex Zord, the Stegazord, and the Tricerazord. And I really hope I did that right. Yeah, red, blue, and pink. There's Tyler down there, like, unleash the power! There are the three Zords ready to go attack. Just try me, because I want you to try the little battery thing. Or steal it, depending on, you know, I guess what you're predisposed to. It is Zord Builder, right? So if you have Samurai, you have Mega Force, you have Super Mega Force, or you have that MMPR 2010 Megazord, you can mix and match the parts, and I believe all the Legacy Zords are also Dino Zord Builder, so you can mix and match parts at will. We're not going to do that only because I'm going to do just this toy, and I'm going to let that up to your own personal imagination. I don't want to take the phone away from you, using your own imagination and thinking and, you know, being a grown-up or a child or whatever. Both at the same time, I guess. So on this side, which the box won't stay open because it was beat up when I bought it, it says you can use the app, right, which we talked about in the Morpher review. It says 4 ways to play. You can take the charger with your app, with your Morpher, with your Megazord, or with the Dino Charger packs, which we'll look at a later time. On this side is just the Megazord being awesome with his sword. And it says charge it up. I don't know why. Okay, so on the back it says insert charger for battle modes, which we'll take a look at. We're just gonna use red charger because, I mean, I could pull blue and pink chargers, but we're gonna just stick to this video and keep it simple. So these three little symbols, combine them to make the Megazord. Down here they're showing you Zord Builder. Let's get up close on it. So the Raptor Zord and the Parazord, you combine it with that to make the Paraptor formation. You can combine it with the bikes because Zord Builder, and you can do that, which we also will do when we get to the bike review. And these, which I don't have, those Zord armors, can also combine on. And this is collect them all. They're just showing you a bunch of chargers. Want you to collect them all because, you know, gimmicks and such. And then it says Go Go, that's the Bandai website. Go Go! Tyler again, and the T-Rex Zord. Come on, Rexy, because he needs a cutesy nickname. Alright, so let's look at what came in the box. Right, so we have, it comes mostly formed, right, with the T-Rex Zord. We got one arm, we got the other arm. I think this is how it came in the box. I don't even know anymore. We've got the sword, and they give you this charger. It's a clear T-Rex charger, right? So, since it's small and in your face already, we'll just take a look at the charger real quick. If we can focus on it. Perfect. So, as you see, instead of being that gray color, it's just completely clear all the way around. It still says Tyrannosaurus Rex on the back. The number is outlined in white. We got Rexy right there. We got his face. It's the same QR code and the same little pin, so it's going to do the exact same thing as the other Tyrannosaurus Charger. And it's got the same 4 things when you push the button. In fact, this little button piece is still gray instead of clear. Which, you would think it'd be clear, like the rest of the thing. But no, they said, you know what? Screw that. Keep it gray. They won't notice. So let's go ahead. We're going to turn these into dinosaurs because who doesn't love dinosaurs? So the right arm is the Stegazord belonging to Coda. Let's focus back on him. The resident caveman. We're going to go ahead and fold the legs out like this, right? So that he can stand. Alright. Now the sword, which it might have been folded out like this. I really don't know. We'll fold that back in. You can see it looks like his back. Right, if you know Stegosauruses at all. Right, so there it is, Stegazord. I love it. I love that particular dinosaur. So I'm biased. I'll say it right now. I'm completely biased towards all 3 of these. Triceratops, right? The Tricerazord. It's pink. It is a bright pink. It is a wonderful, luscious pink. That never mind. We're gonna now open the legs of this. This is the left arm, right? And it is now a beautiful pink Triceratops, ready for Shelby to show what she is made of. Right, and this does come off, right, looks like on the other side. So I guess if you wanted to like swap the weapons, like, right, or swap them, right, like, you could do that, right. So it's not quite Dragochi and Stegserra inside Joe's, if you've seen Jabutarian Friends. But so that's pretty neat. Right, so let's put these back to where they should be. So, Tricerazord. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to... Let's move the morpher off my chair. We're now going to make the T-Rex Zord. Oh, I forgot the big yellow piece because it was on the side. You also get this piece. It's the tail. You want the T-Rex's tail. Which we're going to take it and shut it. Alright, so... Alright, we're going to... Let's see, we're going to pull off his helmet and twist the head down. We want to take these legs, we're going to pull them all the way back and then pull the actual dinosaur foot down like this, right? And actually we should probably twist him at the waist. Now do that with the legs because I like doing things out of order. It's fun, right? It's like a challenge. You snap these back hind quarters in place, which you really shouldn't do because you need to put the tail on, but that's fine. We'll lift up the arms, the dino arms, and we will slide the tail in because we got to open it back up and slide. Let's see. Right, once we slid all that back together, right, because it was you really need to put this on first and then clamp it, but that's fine. The T-Rex Zord, right? Rexy. So there we have our three main Zords, right? I love these guys. Look at him. He's a big honkin' T-Rex. I love it. He's really big. Great size. Love it. Love it. Love it. So now what we're going to do, right, his head opens up and we're going to take the T-Rex Charger and put it in his mouth, right? And it should click into place if we put it in straight. Now I'm going to push his head down and watch what happens. All right, switch hands. Right, so now he's in battle mode. Right, and this is actually the only one whose mouth will close around a battery. Right, so these things popped up. So let's pop this out. We're going to use his battery for the other guys. So now let's take a look at these two. Let's lower camera down here. These two. Open the Stegosaurus's mouth. We're gonna put the battery in, and now you see where the sword is. It popped up. Now there's not enough room to get the battery all the way in for the mouth to close around it. So if you want the mouth to close in battle mode, you just pull the battery back out, close the mouth. Right, which is really what I recommend to do. And the same thing with the Triceratops. All right, let's get off her in frame. When I push this in, the drill pops out on the back and extends. Right, and again, can't close the mouth, so we're going to pull the battery out. So there we have battle modes for these three, right? Pretty cool, pretty neat. So let's go ahead and we're going to make the Dino Charge Megazord. I don't know why that voice was required, but the Dino Charge Megazord. So we're going to pull this back off, right? And we're going to fold front legs in, then back legs. Right? Front legs, then back legs. And now we have the arm. He's ready to go, right? I don't want to grab him yet. Same thing here, right? Front leg, back leg, front leg, back leg, and now we have we're ready to go, right? The next thing we need to do, and really we could open the mouth. We're gonna do that when we put them all in, but we'll open them now, right? So now we need Rexy. Rexy, we're gonna unclamp the tail back here and slide this out, which is kind of, you know, real fun to do. There we go. It latches in there pretty good, which I like, but then it's hard to get back off. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these parts down, and then push the actual leg back, and it will snap into place, as you heard. If I line it up properly, right, snaps into place, right. Tilt them all the way, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to fold these down, right, the T-Rex arms, twist it to the side, right, tilt the head up, and then we're going to just clamp the arms on, right, so Stego goes on this side. You can put a battery in there. It is got an opening so that if the battery were still in its mouth, it would just go right in over it. So that's good. The chargers will fit inside the Megazord just like on the show. Right, so that's one arm. And then we come over here to T-Rex. Not T-Rex. Wow. It is the T-Rex. To the Triceratops. I don't think I could be more wrong. Clamp it in place. And we'll take the helmet, which we just kind of put out the way, in front of me. We'll clamp it right there. Now turn him around. We got all these little connectors on the back. We're going to take his T-Rex tail that we ever so delicately removed, and we're going to split it open this direction. And it'll clamp into place. And now these two will go into these bottom two right here. Alright, so we line it up. Snap, snap. Turn it around. The Dino Charge Megazord. Da 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 da. And we're gonna take the sword, fold this all the way out. This is the handle, and it will just slide right into his arm. And we pulled the whole thing off. So that's adorable. So, you know, he can take the sword, he can attack all of the monsters like such. So yeah, very cool. I love this Megazord. I love dinosaurs. So a little bit biased, but I think it's great. I like switching in the dinosaurs. How symmetric it is. I do like that the Pink Ranger Zord is actually pink. A lot of times it's not pink. It's white with some pink accents, or maybe it's a little bit pink. They went full pink. Like, they just went full, like, we don't care how pink this is, pink. With the Triceratops, and I love it. I love it a lot. So yeah, very cool. Definitely say to get it. You do get the cool clear charger for T-Rex charger, because, you know, who can have too many T-Rex chargers? Not this guy who has 4 of them. So yeah, until next time, which will be the Megazord. Check the podcast, RadFangersRainbows.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. As always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.